Hi, this is Nakulmalu is here, and today is Thursday, so I decided to shoot this quick video to really share some thoughts with you. So last month I decided to read this book. Here it is. It is a Mastery by Robert Greene, and I found it very helpful and very wonderful, and I decided to read it again this month because it contains a lot of things, and I decided to share a couple of thoughts with you. The book deals with mastery, as the title says, but he talks about how great people, masters like Mozart, like Franklin, like Benjamin, they came in possession to their power. They master certain skills, because nowadays when we see somebody who does something very well, he's very gifted, he does it very well with perfection and excellency, we tend to be intimidated. We tend to think, oh boy, this guy is very good at what he does. So it is something that I cannot do, it's something that I cannot possess, he's gifted, we have those kind of things that we usually say, and we tend to really close ourselves and say this is the kind of knowledge that we cannot possess. This book tells everything about that, and those masters, that some even started just at the bottom. They didn't even have the privilege that you and I have today, but they managed to get this kind of power. So I will really encourage you to go to Amazon or eBay and go get your copy and give it a shot. It will be very good if you really read it. But for those who are really ready, you can go to YouTube, just type Mastery by Robert Greene. The audiobook will pop up and you will listen to it, and I think it's going to be very good. And beyond that, I decided to really share a couple of things that he talks about this book. In this book, he talks about the different type of apprenticeship. So excuse me today, because my tripod, I broke it, so I decided to hold this one like this and share this with you. But in this book, he talks about the different type of the different modes of apprenticeship. And in this book, he talks about 3 phases. The first one, it is the observation phase. The second one is the knowledge acquisition, and on the third one, it is the experimentation mode. At the first level, it is the observation mode. He tells, he discusses about the kind of approach we have to take when we have to learn something. Because the first thing that you have to do whenever you're trying to learn something, I don't know, whatever you're trying to learn, maybe a language, maybe a skills, or like play piano, guitar, learn computer science, like programming. For me, I'm trying to be very good at videos and copywriting. So the first step we have to do, it is deep observation, because sometimes things are different places and different methods, and we have to be very careful, pay attention to any details, how things are organized, how things are made, how they work together. And the second thing that we have to pay attention in the observation mode, it is the relationship that exists between people. Let's assume that your apprenticeship should be done in an office where there are many people. You have to pay attention to the kind of relationship that exists between them, the way they talk, the way they give their orders, the way they act, the way they do their work. This is very important. Once now you pay attention to this first step, the observation mode, you are now ready to go to the next level, which is the skills acquisition. And the skill acquisition, it is very important, because usually when you see somebody who does something, as I already mentioned, we tend to be intimidated. We think this guy is very good, but sometimes we forgot the kind of work that he put behind it, the hours, the weeks, days, years he put into that single work to be able to do it very well as he's doing it today. And it is very important, because in this book he says that you need a minimum of like 10,000 hours to put in the single work in order for you to be a master at that skills. And usually we we are looking for a shortcut. We want to do it within 2 or 3 months, and we want to be expert in that subject. It doesn't work like that. There's no shortcut for knowledge or shortcut for skills like that. You have to go from the beginning to the top. There's no shortcut. And usually in some cases you have to combine the first one and the second one, because sometimes you have to observe and do it at the same time. So but those kind of these 2 steps, you cannot escape them. And now once you practice very well, you do it, you make some mistakes and you master it, you are now going to the 3rd level, which is the experimentation mode. At the experimentation mode now, you are ready, you know how to do it. You have to do it and do it again. And it is at that level that usually we tend to stop. We learn to do it very well, and now we have the knowledge, but we stop. We never improve again upon it again. That's why one day someone told me that I'm reading I was reading like a 3rd grade student. I said, what do you mean? He said, yes, you do that. And when I bought the book, How to Read a Book, I realized that I wasn't, because I never improved how to read a book. I never improved how to bike. I never improved. This mode is very, very, very important, and you have to really pay attention. Once you get the knowledge, don't just stay there, limit yourself. Find new area that you can explore, expose yourself to, the kind of thing that really, really, really can make you grow. So this is pretty much what I decided to share with you today, and I really, really think it was valuable if you find it so. And to remind you, go to Amazon or eBay, find the book. It is Mastery by Greene. Let me show you the book again. Here is the book, Mastery by Greene, and just give it a try. If you don't want to go to YouTube, type it. The audiobook will pop up and you will listen to it. So that being said, I want to say thank you so much and see you next time. Bye for now.